But yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'll talk more about it later, but the reason I want to get merges for Rune is just because I want to score better in light season. That is literally the only reason. And yeah, when it comes to all the light mythics in the game, like, I would, first and foremost, I would prefer to just get Peony merges, because she's the best light mythic. But she's not available right now. Also, she's not going to have, like, as appealing as a color share. But anyway, Rune's a somewhat decent light mythic, so that's good. I would hope he is. He's, like, brand new. I think it's better than Trespelgar, right? He's got to be. Alright, let's do it. The goal is to get several runes. It's a non-specific number, but that is the goal. I need light merges. I need them sooner rather than later. For some reason, I didn't prioritize it until now. It was nice when I realized that the Book 9 Mythic was probably going to be light, and not Astra. Because I figured, okay, well at least then I can wait for the Book 9 banner, and that'll probably have a light mythic for me. I don't have to wait until February to pull for a Peony on like a suboptimal banner. But yeah, if I could get like, so let's see, we have one freebie, and we have one spark. If I could get 5 more runes during this summoning session, that would be great. Would not complain. Unfortunately, this does mean we're back in colorless hell after a short while of being free from it. We've had a pretty long break from colorless hell, so I'm not too upset about having to do it again. We've mostly been in red hell for the past year and a half or so, with Sanaki and Olencia and Lucia. I threw in some Christmas music into the playlist because this might be the last summoning session we do before Christmas. I'm a little worried about the Christmas banner because I don't know who's going to be on that. I saw someone suggest that they could do like a Christmas Braum, and that would be concerning. That would be an instant plus 10 for me. I don't think they'll do that though. We got a 4-star special Lin, which is neat. Not immediately helpful, but it's better than a 4-star. Usually the Christmas banner is not that appealing to me, just based on prior years. Usually they throw in like 3 houses characters, and I can usually abstain on those. It's like one year they had Black Knight, and I summoned for him, and that was it. I was looking through the game's files to get a background for today's summoning stream, and there's one called Christmas Benyon, and I don't know where that gets used, but that is the current background. That's what you're looking at. Maybe it was the... Oh, it must have been the year they did Altina. Winter Altina. So I'm not... Yeah, I'm not pulling red. I can't justify pulling for red. Rearmed or attuned Hector is cool, but I'm not a big armor person. Having copies of Twin F-Save would be like objectively good for my like account progression or whatever, but I think I would prioritize light merges first and foremost. So yeah, just colorless. I am glad though that Rune is color sharing with somebody. It'd be kind of boring if it was just him on colorless. Having Leela there adds an X factor. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. On average, it's a good thing. Is like, I think the way the numbers like work out is like you're not getting like a significantly less number of runes just because Leela is also there. I think I've seen someone do the math before on that. It still feels bad though if you get Pity Broken. So in this case, I guess we do red, although I'm not happy about it. Not thrilled. Hello, Nimble Rat. Yeah, I'm going all in. Well, kinda. So that is a good point. I'm not gonna go all the way to 0, I don't think, because I want to have orbs left over to Spark on the Legendary Hero banner this month. Basically, my intention is to get Rune to like +7 or +8, and then just spark every time he appears until I'm done. Let's go gambling. Let's see who we get. Unfortunately, the newest units are not in there yet, but everyone else is. We got Saber, we got Sayri, we got Arvis, and we got Alir. It's all red units. Nice Saul. I wonder if I have enough Sauls for +10 yet. Oh, hey, we did it! Great start. I'm happy about that. It's just a good omen if we get a Rune first and not a Leela. It's the boy. Any Rune heads in chat? I'm thinking of a soundbite, and since nobody is here anyway, I'm just gonna go look it up real quick. I think it's from Terminal Montage. I wonder if I can find it quickly. I meant to have it ready to go on the stream, but I forgot about it. I think this is it.
Here comes the boy.
It's just such a specific soundbite that like lives rent-free in my head. Anyway, we got one boy. One boy on the board. Good job, everyone. I'm not gonna look at Leela's stats until we pull one. I should say if we pull one. The plan is to not pull any Leelas, actually. Oh, we got Pandreo, nice. They are off to a great start. That is already, if you account for the freebie and the, what do you call it? The spark, that's a +2 rune. Shout out to 2 Yulias in a row. We're Yulia maxing. 4-star Jenny. All the 4-star special gray units I've got a million of, so just you may as well just give me more. I'll have them all at +10 soon enough. Yo, if we could get our last Hinoka today, that would be interesting. But yeah, just speaking of other rune banners. So this next Legendary Hero banner, or Emblem Hero banner, coming this month, he's color sharing with Brave Robin and Eikthyr, who's an Astro Mythic. That's like a pretty good color share, but it's not like crazy to me. It would be nicer if it was like a legendary hero I really wanted on water or earth. The newest Brave Robin. The one who's super annoying to fight in Ether Rate's defense, because she just sets up ice blocks everywhere. It's actually crazy she has that ability. For our playlist, we have a mix of Castlevania and Christmas music. Very festive, I know. A lot of Rebecca's today. Am I going crazy? So anyway, that was just to say that, you know, I'm not... I would rather dump my orbs on this banner as opposed to the next one. Because I think I'm going to get a better rate for Rune on this banner anyway. And plus this way, we can maybe get some Leelas, which, you know, we'd rather just get runes, but Leela's cool too. I'm not going to think twice about her skills until we pull her, though. In this circle, perhaps. Her C skill seems pretty nutty. I haven't read it yet, but I know basically what it does. She also has attack speed finish 4, which I think is underwhelming. I think it's actually super underwhelming. It's like, I don't know what they were thinking with that. It's like any day now, we're gonna get a power crept version of attack speed finish 4. In fact, I think we might already have it. That's our spark. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy we got one rune, but just whenever I get a drought of 5 stars, I get anxious. We're in a small drought right now. Only thing here is Rebecca's. 3 5-star summons. So do we get 2 sparks on this? I'm gonna say rune number 1 and rune number 2. Really, it's rune number 2 and 3 because of the freebie. Okay, here. How about this? Rune freebie. That way there's just no ambiguity. A Celestial Stone, wow! I was running out. Celestial Stone Shop? Hell yeah. Now I can buy, I still think these are grossly overpriced. These trait fruits. Even with a surplus of Celestial Stones, I still can't possibly justify spending 4 for just 100 trait fruits. There's no way. One thing is we're getting a bunch of colorless orbs, which is great. We like that. Oh, we do get a second spark. Okay, that's cool. So I don't know who I'm going to use that on. It kind of depends on what happens before then. If we pull 1 Leela before then I'll probably spark Hector, just so we can have one of all of them. It's too bad you can't spark like a second rune. That'd be kind of neat, but... There's 3 sparks? Is there really? Damn. I mean, we're probably going to get all of them then. Okay. I don't have to think twice about it then. Is there really 3 sparks? I guess it says somewhere. More info. Yeah, man, it says it somewhere in there. Oh, merged ordeals! This hero can partake and can undertake in a trial in merged ordeals. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot. Isn't that only if you get another copy of him? Right, okay. So I've never pulled a Mythic that had that ability, I don't think. Because they introduced that mechanic with Loki, and I haven't pulled any new Mythic since then. But I think even if I did, you can only do it if you have a +1 new Mythic. Right? It's like a pretty obscure thing they added. It's like you get 400 Dragon Flowers if you have a +1 Mythic. New Mythic. I never knew this, but the All-Star Rest area, I think from all the Smash games, is a remix of the Floating Islands theme from Kirby. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is huge. 4.25% pity with 4 gray orbs. Off to a good start with Lena. Put your McPrayers in chat for better rates. This is not going excellently. Guys, I'm not sure we're praying hard enough. Here we go. Okay. Maybe the next one. Alright, what's our pity rate? 4.5. It's starting to get scary. Other gacha news, Honkai Star Rail, your rate at pulling a banner, 5-star is 50-50. Lose that the next 5-star guaranteed is banner. I see. Friend and I were tallying up our wins on these 50-50s. I am 2-10. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. And he's 9 out of 13. Some people just get all the luck, you know? It's humbling, frankly. It's also deflating. It's like, wow, I just got such bad luck, I don't feel like playing that much anymore. We just got a brand stinking new 5-star exclusive. Who even is this guy? Does anybody know him? That is an interesting pity break. I think I'm not happy about that. I would have loved to have seen him at a lower pity. Oh, but you know what, though? We are getting focus charges. So that's cool, at least.
I am Elfin, a member of the Resistance.
Yeah, it's always weird when you get, like, a 5-star exclusive from, like, the last banner. It's like they were just put into the pool. He's got some skills that I'm probably not gonna need to inherit anybody, so I'll just keep him. Oh, you know what, though? He is competing with Lauren to be my FE6 dancer. I mean, who wins out? Like my plus 30 Larum or Elfin? Probably Elfin. Elfin has a perf weapon. Grants blah, Hexblade. Oh yeah, he's got a bunch, and he inflicts debuffs. Okay, Elfin wins over Larum easily. Wow, just like that, Elfin just dethroned our big Larum. Yeah, this is the new map theme. This is one of the highlights of Book 9 so far, is the map theme. It was kind of random how, like, I think they played it for the first time in the story on a map where it was just generic enemies. So that wasn't, like, great timing, but... but yeah, still a very cool song. We're down at 3.75 pity rate. Yeah, Elfin's attack was really low. I want to say it was even lower than that. It might be 40 with his perf. Also, I don't mind the Elfin anymore, because we just got a second rune, which is excellent for us. That's really good. I didn't notice the frickin' recruitment theme is in the song right here. Do do do.
Here comes the boy.
Well, that's really good. 2 runes in, like, what is that, 200 orbs? 250 orbs? We're not complaining. That's excellent. That's a +3 rune. I think I mean, the best case scenario is to get him to, like, +9 or +10, but if I get him to +7, that would be really good. I would be content with that. Because at that point, I can just spark him, like, the next couple of times, and we'll get him to +10. Weird having the first male OC after 9, but it is crazy. I never would have guessed that they would do that. And that first, yeah, I kind of had the same reaction. In my reaction video, like, you can see me, I'm like, are you sure that's a boy? And then I was like, no, wait, I think it actually is. I was like, bold of you to assume that it's a boy. Also, this is, like, possibly the best 4-star special you can get on Colorless, so that's cool. I don't know if I've pulled her before. I have not. Okay. I knew I pulled somebody for attack speed unity fodder, but it was not Marianne. This is my first ever Brave Marianne. So that's really cool. That's 3 4-star specials today. Lynn, Jenny, and Marianne. Don't forget, by the way, that he will return on the Emblem banner. Yeah, that's right. So I'm thinking I'll get him to, like, +6 or 7 today, and then I'll spark him on that banner at the end of the month. And then we'll just kind of play it by ear from there. I figure, like, if there's between this banner and that banner, I would prefer to dump my orbs on this one to get more merges. Just because I think the rates for Rune are, like, slightly higher on this banner. And I think I'd prefer to get Leela's along the way instead of Robin's and Eikthyrs. Although that is questionable. I think my biggest reason is just that the rates for Rune are slightly higher on this banner. We got Leela! There she is. We're getting really lucky. We're getting a lot of 5 stars. Yeah. Alright, let's actually look at Leela's skills now. Dark Perfume, okay. Grant special cooldown count -1 to unit. Inflicts undefended and status preventing counterattacks on closest foes through next actions, and inflicts status preventing counterattacks on foes in 2 spaces of those foes through the next actions. So undefended means, right, cannot be protected by Savior. So she's actually pretty strong for that reason. Try to combat, inflicts blah -5, deals damage equal 20% of unit speed, neutralize effects that, right. She seems good. Oh, Lookout's a new skill line. That kind of sucks, because that means it's going to be really hard to inherit that to people. So really, if you're inheriting her skills, you're really just getting, like, lethality, and then the 4 other slots are all for Lookout. So that's kind of unfortunate. Sly Swift Sparrow would have been 10 out of 10. Yeah, I agree. So Lookout Force enables Kanto 2. When Kanto triggers, enables unit to use Distance Swap on an ally. Distance Swap, range equals 2. Unit and target ally swap spaces. I like these skills they've been releasing recently, like Shadow Shift. I like them a lot. Like, usually, like, inheritable seed slots are not that compelling to me. But these actually give you, like, new movement options, which I like. The non-localized jump scare. Pretty cool. We also stopped at 776 orbs for now. Alright. Let's get, like, 4 more runes. That would be good. That'd be good for us. I could check the odds actually to see how likely it is we'll do that. The median is like 630 orbs to get 4 more runes. That would be acceptable. I accept your terms. Make it happen, Faye. I think Lila will be underrated, especially with the new Red Beast Mythic, in my opinion. Oh, and Nidhogger, yeah. With Treeman, she's not great. Or maybe the... Well, right, because I guess she doesn't, like, synergize with him, or there's, like, anti-synergy. She seems, like, out of the box, she seems better than Soth, which is disappointing, because I would have liked it if Soth was stronger. Bane seems like it just, like, against modern tanks, it's just not going to reduce them to 1 HP ever. Oh. Speaking of, like, new 5 stars. That's my first ever Nidavellir. I'm down to get these guys if it's, like, low pity. I'm super down. Nidavellir, not the most compelling character, he's kind of whatever. Did the book 5 TT story end yet, or is there one more? I thought we had like 5. Oh my god, that's weird. That's weird. Our game is like haunted or some shit. What the fuck? That's so weird. Alright. A second Elfin has hit the summoning session. That's real weird. He doesn't even have like good skill fodder, but I can't complain because we're literally at 0 pity. I'll take him. We'll plus 10 Larum and then we'll plus 10 Elfin. Oh, true, focus charge, yeah. We're all focus charged up now. That was an optimal time to pull Elfin. Oh, but now the issue is we might burn our focus charge on Leela instead of Rune. Spark Uther, that would be crazy. I'm not real enough to do that, I'll admit it. I'm too basic to do that. I'll spark Hector like the game wants me to. Well, actually, I'll spark... No, yeah, I'll spark Hector for the first one. Or the next one, whatever. Okay, free 5-star summon. Hector. Yeah, I don't know who I'm gonna give this encounter Echo to. Lucia would have been a good choice, but she's now, like, difficult to use. The original Lucia, I mean. 3 arcane daggers and 1 arcane staff is kind of goofy. It is goofy. I wish I didn't release, like, another arcane dagger so soon after Soth. I guess what I really wish is that arcane Soth, or that rearm Soth was, like, better. And that they didn't, like, power creep him so soon. It's like the standout from that banner was definitely Micaiah, and not Soth. Any more Elfins? Oh, Rune. There we go. There we go. Our focus charge got spent on Rune. That's good. That's really good. We're doing great. This is a good summoning session so far.
The boy.
So the focus charge like stays enabled even after we pull him on the circle? Oh, okay. A second Rune in one circle would have been cool, but it's fine. Speaking of Rune, I don't really have a specific attachment to him yet, which is probably just a consequence of the book being brand new. But also, like, we've had freebie units like Rune where they get introduced and then the story doesn't really do a whole lot with them. Because like Ashe is the one I'm thinking of, where she's like not even like an integral part of that book. She has like one memorable moment with Asker and that's kind of it. So Rune could turn out the same way, but I kind of doubt it. I think they're setting up Rune to be more important. Now that we spent our focus charge, I kind of want to look at the whole list of off-focus 5 stars. Is that in here somewhere? Rhea's in there. I don't have Rhea. Okay, I have the armored Rhea. I forget which Corrin this is, honestly. There's so many dragon Corrins, I genuinely can't remember which one this is. Nidavellir we got. I don't have Yukimaru. I think I have Arlen. I never pulled Tyne. I would have liked one. I have Byleth. I don't have Robin. Oh, Fallen Veil would be a really good one, actually, to get off focus. I for some reason, I assume she was like a limited hero, but she's not. August would be a huge L to pull him. That would be awful. I would have guessed he was demoted already. And then these other staffs are fine. So there's some stinkers in there, but there's a lot of good ones too. It feels good to be like actually spending orbs for light merges. This has been on the back burner for years. Usually there's a Micaiah I need to be pulling for. Slick Fighter 4 is still really good. Yeah, then Hector has like Wily Fighter 4, which I cannot recall the effect of right now. This is crazy. We're getting remarkably lucky getting runes and not Leela's. Plus 10 rune might be on the table today.
Here comes the boy. Here comes...
Oh, you only get one. Don't replay it. I'm gonna pull this other gray orb. We're gonna see who it is, and then I'm gonna do the odds again. Oh my god! Oh my god! What the fuck is happening? That's crazy. We're getting so lucky. It's twins!
The boy.
Insane. What the fuck? Rune number 7. Bro. Alright, let's back out here. We do be getting 2 boys at once. Alright, so I only need 3 more until I'm... Wait, hold on. No, hold on. Pump the brakes. 4 more. I need 4 more for plus 10. And that is something that we can reasonably do with our remaining orbs. However, I still don't know if I even want that. It's like I was planning to spark on the legendary hero banner. I guess we'll just keep playing it by ear. But that's, I mean, that's obviously like already really good. We're at a plus 6 rune right now. I'll be pretty much satisfied if we can get 1 more. Okay, that would have been crazy if that was a 3rd one in a row. We're not even at our 3rd spark yet. We pulled like 5 runes. Yeah, 5 runes and 1 Leela. That's so lucky. And our off focus 5 stars were all at like pretty low pity too, except for 1. I'm about to finally become viable in light dark season for the first time ever. Hi, Pandreo. Imagine actually having light merges for the first time in Fae history. In all my time in Fire Emblem Hero Civilization, I've never had a plus 10 light mythic. You got any more runes in there? I'm just waiting to see the next one now. That's what happens when you pull like a bunch in a row. You're like, all right, is there any more? There's also a chance that we just get like a drought now, and I have to bow out after, you know, several more orbs. We need to make sure we have enough orbs left to spark on the Emblem banner, basically. Speaking of the Emblem banner, who are we thinking we're gonna get for the new Emblem hero? The common guess I've seen for the Emblem hero is Lyn on green, which makes sense. I think it could also be blue, right? Color sharing with Sigurd and Bernie. I guess either way, like a bow Lyn would be viable. Oh, they could also do Edelgard. I saw some people speculating that on green. Although I would kind of like them to, I would like to see them do like a combination Emblem hero for Edelgard, Claude, and Dimitri. Because I think that's how they work in the DLC, right? It's like they're all combined. I think that'd be most interesting if they tried to combine them into one unit. If they're trying to really milk it, then they'll do 3 different ones, but... Maybe it's the 3 of them, and they change weapon type every turn. It's like, it would not be like optimal to play them like that, but that'd be the most fun. bet the biggest gimmick ever. If we pull another rune before this last spark, then that might be an indication that it's time to quit at spark. That would be remarkably lucky. I wouldn't have guessed that sparking 3 times would take so many orbs. I guess it's because I'm only doing colorless. Like, if I was doing full circles, it'd probably cost significantly less orbs. But yeah, I've spent like over 500 already. Maybe just about 500. Oh my god, okay. Alright, I mean, I had said if I pulled one more rune before the last spark, then, that would mean, like, it's basically, we're in a pretty good spot now. Like, this is where I wanted to be at. Shit, I might even go, like, spend orbs on, like, the last legendary hero banner to get frickin' Larother and Nidhogre. I have a lot of orbs to spare that I wasn't expecting to have. Let's do one more circle, and then we'll do our spark. My temptation is to keep going just to get the rest of our runes, but I think the smartest thing to do would be to just get our last 2 with sparks on upcoming banners, right? That kind of feels like the smartest thing to do. Because we could get screwed, like, from this point. Like, we could see no runes and only Leela's. Speaking of Leela, grab our last spark. It's actually insane we got so many runes. The desire sensor must have thought I wanted Leela's. Spark. Literally 4 runes in 40 summons. That's insane. Damn. Yeah, man, I might go pull on the Larother banner, like, right now. I was thinking, like, I was kind of wanting to do that, then I abstained because I knew Rune was coming, but now I'm thinking I've got orbs to spare. That's crazy. Okay. Well, I think the smart thing to do is to pull away from this banner, because I got extremely lucky. Like, that was basically the best outcome I could have hoped for. And, like, Rune is going to be available again on the upcoming banners anyway with sparks. So I think I'll plan for that. I'll spark on the next Emblem Hero banner. We'll get our next rune there. And then some other banner after that, we'll spark for him one more time, and then we'll be done. I think that's a smart thing to do, because if I keep going on this banner, I could get screwed. It's like, that's not likely to happen, but it feels likely somehow. But with that said, I mean, I do have a spark left to use on this banner, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I was, like, not going to spark on this banner because I was saving for Rune, but then that banner just worked out really well for me, so here we are. I want to get the spark here so I can get Nidhogre. I want Nidhogre more than I want Larother, personally. So then that raises the question of, like, which colors do I pull on the way to spark? Green really doesn't have anything I want. I guess these are, like, 3 legendaries I don't have. I guess a one-off copy of any of them would be pretty good. Blue is the one where I'm like, yeah, I don't know about blue. I like Shez. I guess we'll do full circles. Just to reduce the number of orbs we have to spend. And of course on the first circle we get a bunch of blues, which is the one I wanted the least. Okay, maybe we'll... Nah, we'll still do full circles, I guess. But yeah, I think if you do full circles, the cost to spark ends up being like what, like 145 or something? 175? It's like not an atrocious number of orbs. So yeah, now we're just switching gears completely. The summoning graphic is now outdated. Amelia would be a floor. That's actually a really good point. That's a good argument in favor of full circles right there. I also don't have Shez or Mer, so getting a legendary hero like at +0 is pretty valuable, just because they can be bonus. So that's like 5 legendary heroes in the banner that I don't have. Might be more with Red, actually. Oh, doesn't Red have a Kvasir? Yeah, I've never pulled her either. She's like not that strong, is what I've heard. Okay, so actually 6 legendary heroes I don't have on this one banner, with the 2 Shezes. But even still, we gotta stay focused. We're here to spark for Nidhogger. Larother along the way would be dope, but I'm not counting on it. Oh. Okay, that's good first circle. It's Mer. I think she's due for a refined really soon, actually, right? I think she's like up next with Micaiah. So that's cool. I'll take that. I was completely wrong. I got her mixed up with Faye. Different blue dragon. Yeah, this one summoning video is gonna have like 4 sparks in it. Here's hoping that the Christmas banner has like nothing that I want. Speaking of Christmas, the music. If they do Santa Braum this year, that would be a pretty big burn to me. Who is this? Okay. I mean, that's like one of the best 4-star specials right there. Honestly. I'm not mad about that. That might be a merge. Nah, probably not. I'm not using Fjorm anymore. Fjorm was like the one far save armor where I did actually use her quite a bit. I think I even sparked for her because I was just like this unit is so strong, I just wanted her immediately. It was like a rare circumstance where I just did that. There aren't a lot of like brand new units where they're like so good that I just want to pull for them immediately. Usually I'm like better about abstaining. But yeah, Fjorm was like a far save armor with NCD. Okay. This is like the luckiest summoning day of all time. I no longer need to spark for Nidhogger. I can spark for Larother instead. Insane. I could even stop summoning now. There's a thought. I could save all the orbs. There's Nidhogger. She's a really... well, okay. No, yeah, she's a really strong Astra save armor. That's what she is. Another unit with 80 twin save. Slick Fighter 4, and then her Perfect special. She's really strong, as demoed by her Abyssal Hero Battle. I'll keep going to Spark. This is what I signed up for. Oh yeah, New Year's is going to be a whole thing. Because there's so many. Oh, yeah, that's right, it's the Year of the Snake. So the duo hero is probably going to be like Nidhogger and Hresvelger. That's like the obvious choice. Unless it's Nidhogger and Ratatoskr, which also seems, you know, possible. My thought is another Snake Lady Theosi? Oh, Gulveg. Yeah, my mind was thinking of the last book. Because that's usually what they do for the New Year's banner, right? It's like whoever was in the last book, they give them New Year's alts. That's how it's been historically. Except for Oder. Oder goes in the garbage. He gets nothing, ever. But yeah, Gulveg is, I mean, she could also be there. Although we did get Summer Gulveg this year, right? Like, I don't know. Oh my god, we got another Nidhogger. It's already the Year of the Snake. Insane. Oh, another merged ordeal, you're right! Oh! That's the most exciting part of all this. I would have never thought of that, but you're right. Yo, that's so fucking hype. I love doing merged ordeals. That's like my favorite Fae update ever. I can't believe, like, the one unit I really wanted was Nidhogger. And I'm doing full circles. So I could have gotten anybody else just as easily. But I got 2 Nidhoggers. The Desire Sensor is like is appealing to me today. We're also getting like only red orbs and gray orbs, it feels like. How about a third Nidhogre? Anyone? Who else is on red? Oh yeah, Shez. Shez and Kvasir. Having one Kvasir would be nice for like bonus season, but also, like, I'm so lazy about updating my Beatherade's defense that there's no guarantee that I would even slot in Kvasir. This is a very cool 4-star special though, I'll take an Alencia. I've been slowly merging her over the years, so I'll take that. Now she's viable. With that 1 HP point and speed point. Alright, are there any surprises for us in these next 5 summons? We have 3 colorless orbs. Mythic Loki is here too, actually. Hell yeah, plus 1200 SP. Can I get a Larother or Loki, perhaps? Is that in the cards? Can we swing that? Oh my god. It was in the cards after all. I'm glad we could come to a mutually beneficial agreement. I think I'm just a goated summoner. What can I say? I think I peaked here. I'm making all the right moves here. This is insane. I got everything I wanted on this banner. Spark Loki. Whoa. Oh, for the merged ordeal. No. A third merged ordeal? No, that's too much excitement for me. A third merged ordeal? I mean, come on. Let's get real here. 2 is plenty. Oh my god. This is such a lucky. Alright. Hey, it's Shez, it's our favorite! Literally our favorite. This is the only female Shez I don't have at plus 10. In fact, I didn't have her at all until just now. Which legendary hero candidates are even left now? Because, like, they added a bunch of them. We did our tier list a year ago, and we had, like, Alencia on there, and she got added. We had male Alir and male Shez on there, they both got added. I forget who else we had that was high up on there. We had Camilla on there, and she got added. I think I had Leo pretty high up on there, and he's not in yet. What a crazy circle. Alright. It's a hard choice. I mean, it's really not. It would have been between Nidhogre, Loki, and Larother, but we got Nidhogre and Loki, so we're not doing Loki. Larother, I will admit, Larother is kind of a boring choice. Larother is kind of like a sweaty, try-hard choice. But we'll take him. Even the way he's just standing there is really unremarkable. It's a very utilitarian unit. Well, I mean, that was like the best summoning session I've maybe ever done. We got literally everything we wanted. Insane. This legendary hero banner right here wasn't even like on the docket when we started today. I had abandoned hope of pulling here, but the Rune banner just went so well. Okay, today starts right here with Lyn. We got Lyn first, then Rune, got Jenny, Rune, Elfin, Rune, Marianne, Leela, Nidavellir out of nowhere. A second Elfin hit the stream. We sparked Hector. So at this point, it was like a good result, but it wasn't nutty yet. And then it just got nutty with 4 runes in a row. Those were the only 5-stars we got in that entire spark, too. Like, out of 40 summons, we got 4 runes, and that was it. And then we sparked Leela. And then on the legendary hero banner, we got Myr, who was new to me. We got like a pretty good 4-star special in Fjorm. We got 2 non-sparked Nidhogres. We got a Wayne. We got Mythic Loki, who I wanted, just to have 1 copy. Shez, who's our favorite, famously. And then we sparked Larother. Absolutely insane. This might be like the most my account has ever progressed in one stream. I'm gonna be able to actually score decently in light season now for the first time ever. Look at my pitiful, like, score right now. 194. In Ashura, I can do 200. I have, 3... I have 4 merges right now on my light team. Just 4. My peony has been +0 since the beginning of time. Alright, where the fuck is this merged ordeal? Hell yes! Fuck yeah! 600 dragon flowers. Don't mind if I do.
What now?
I've seen some theories about Rune's identity on the subreddit, and they're kind of interesting. It's like that's why I kind of think they have bigger plans for Rune, as opposed to just having him like tag along like Ash. 600 dragon flowers, just for that. We will also be back with another summoning session at the end of this month, on the next Emblem Manor. I may not be back to do it until like after Christmas, but I will do it. I guess I could maybe do it while I'm traveling for work, but that's yet to be seen. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you all again tomorrow for the weekly face stream.